In dark times, it's incredibly important to stay as positive as possible. And do you know what I do whenever I want to stay positive? Let me show you. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff right there. Okay, ow. Yeah, that's the great stuff. Wait, you think I'm doing drugs? No. Are you insane? I bake whenever I'm negative. It's not drugs.
Baking is my drug.
Hey there, welcome back. It's your boy Kai Valentine, and if you're new here, I help people learn about the law of attraction in a way that I wish somebody had taught me the law of attraction. Let me help you manifest whatever it is that you desire quicker, faster, speedier. Let me help you. Let me help you. Let me touch you. Let me touch your brain, give it a massage with a little bit of KY jelly, which I actually need to buy for my next video. So stay tuned for that. What could I be using KY jelly for, or petroleum jelly? But today we're talking about positivity. Now there's a lot of crap going around, and with it has come a darker world for some reason. You know, I don't focus on it, but I'm around other people, so I see how they're viewing these world events, right? And I could have done many videos. I could have done how to stay positive, how to stay healthy, how to stay fit, how to stay disease-free. I could have done all of these things, but that's my hair. This hair, not down. Anyway, yes, so I decided to stay positive. That's what I wanted to talk about today, because it is through our positive mindset that we attract amazing things. When we go on autopilot, what does that mean? Well, according to Abraham Hicks, that is staying positive, remaining happy. This is your guidance system, so you don't always have to be visualizing a specific thing that you want to happen. When you stay positive, you can only manifest positive things. And I'm gonna go over 3 things plus a bonus, which is a game that you can play with yourself, because we all love playing with ourselves when we're stuck at home. I play with myself all the time. I actually need to get more KY jelly. But yeah, I want to teach you about this mental game that you can play with yourself. Stevie, I'm going to be serious now. From now on, I'm going to be serious. I'm going to teach you a game so you can play with yourself and play with your friends. Make sure you play with them real well. And yeah, so number 1 is I want you to do something I like to call cloud thoughts. Now, according to Dr. Joe Dispenza, the best time to meditate, in his opinion, is to do it first thing in the morning. And why is that? Well, it's because we are kind of putting a lasso around our mind for the day and making it our bitch, because then the mind can only do what you tell it to do. If we do this first thing in the morning when the brain is still groggy, that means it's like this lump, this lazy piece of jelly, and we can easily capture it. It's a lot harder, if you've realized, to meditate at 1 o'clock in the morning or at night, because they have all these thoughts racing, or at least I do, because I have 4 personalities all in one. That was more creepy than I meant it to be. No, but when you do it in the morning, you're actually able to capture the brain. You're able to force the brain to do what you want it to do throughout the day. And what you can do, instead of guided meditations, instead of just focusing on your breathing, there's something you can do called cloudful thinking, which are letting thoughts come into your mind, taking them for what they are, and then just releasing them, positive or negative. And why is this important? Well, you can resonate more on the positive thoughts if you want, but when the negative thoughts come, this is when the technique really shines, because you have taught your brain to release. This is really important, especially for people new to the law of attraction. They're used to so many negative thoughts throughout the day, and then they just start resonating with these negative thoughts, and then it becomes a snowball effect. We have to learn to release them, and in order to release them, you can do this cloudful thinking. You see all your thoughts as clouds, and then you just release them. And you do this for 5, 10, 15, 25 minutes a day, first thing in the morning. You don't even have to be meditating to do cloudful thinking. The only thing is, I want you to do it for as long as you possibly can, because we do fall off track. Around 2 minutes, I start, resonating with different emotions, different thoughts. I'm like, they're clouds. They're clouds, and you just let them go. Try cloudful thinking. It's a great way to train your brain. Fun fact of the day, did you know that there is a medical doctor, Dr. Doiger, he has an awesome book, I'll put it down below, that says the brain is not as structured as we thought. And I don't know if structure is the right word, but it's not so rigid. That's right, it's not so rigid. It actually can be trained. Much like your body, you can gain muscle, you can increase your stamina over time. The brain can be trained as well. So by doing these practices right here, you're actually increasing your chances of breaking up negativity patterns. That's why it's easy for people you see on stage and in books to remain positive. It's because they've trained. They're like the Spartan warriors of positive thinking. So fun fact for you. Number 2 is I want you to surround yourself with positivity. A lot of us are stuck at home right now, and a lot of us are stuck with really amazing people, but sometimes you're not. You're just stuck maybe with somebody who's kind of negative, unfortunately. So what can you do in this time? Well, you can watch funny movies. Will Ferrell and oh my God, Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's my favorite. He's my boy. Will Ferrell, though, he's coming out with Step Brothers 2. I about jizzed my pants when I heard about that. I'm so excited. I love Step Brothers. I've seen it an unhealthy amount of times. You probably would have guessed that I like Step Brothers, didn't you? Anyway, so watch something funny. Play some board games. Now, if you're stuck with somebody negative, focus on yourself. Yes, you're gonna have to deal with this person. Yes, you're at home with them. You really need to focus on yourself. That doesn't mean ignore this person outright, but really, what do you enjoy doing? If you can work from home, great. If you can't and you need to just go do your hobbies, find a hobby. You might not even have a hobby because you've been working all this time. Take this time for you. What is it? Do you like to bake? It's not drugs. You know I like to bake. Well, actually, I don't bake. The girlfriend is a professional baker. I don't know how to say it, but she's a really, really good baker. I'll put some clips at the end of some cookies she decorated by hand. So I hope you can see that. I only had 2 of her cookies, but yeah, she makes these by hand. So, man, damn it, I should have lied and said like I did them, but honestly, I don't think anyone would have believed me anyway. Do something you love, and my favorite thing to do is to laugh. Laughing is so freaking powerful. There have been people that have cured themselves of cancer and of other rare diseases that didn't have cures just by laughing. It's a huge story, a lady in America who cured her cancer just by laughing, or was it a man? Doesn't matter. They cured themselves with laughter. They just surrounded themselves with positive people, watched tons of comedies, and yeah, they were able to cure themselves. Another person, I believe he was in Australia, and he cured himself of like I want to say it was something like malaria, but I can't remember properly. But there are more cases than that laughter has been able to increase your chance of getting rid of a disease. That's just how powerful it is. The next thing I want to talk to you about is reducing the importance. So a lot of people, when they don't see their desire, and it's like, you know, it's been a day, it's been a month, and they don't see their Lamborghini, they don't see their millions of dollars, well, it's probably because they've put so much importance on it. And when you put so much importance on it, I don't care what it is, a soulmate, good health, whatever, and you start seeing the gap between you and it, you get into this slump. And it's like this ridge, this slump that you get into, and you know what you're doing. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know what you're doing? You are placing your happiness on something that you don't have, something that is outside of you. You have to put that happiness inside. You have to be happy within. You have to realize that happiness only comes from within. I believe it was Abe Lincoln who said that you'll never be as happy then as you can be now. You'll never be as happy now. You can be as happy now as if you had that desire right now. So you can actually be as happy as a person who has a Lamborghini. You can be as happy as a person who has $1 million. It's in you right now. And it's when we capture this feeling, that means we are resonating with this desire. And that is where the magic happens. Now imagine if you just go outside into your parking lot and you're looking for that Lamborghini every single day, and you just slowly start getting into a slump. You're like, where is it? And now you're going backwards. So take this off, take this desire off. And you know what? Take happiness, take the importance of happiness off. Realize that yes, you're gonna have some bad times, you're gonna have some negative times, but it's once we realize that, oh, look at all these negative thoughts I'm having, and we start looking for the positive, that's when we can start changing our brain. We can start doing this reverse and going towards positivity. It's a practice. It's a practice. It's like weight training. You have to do it every day. Well, not weight training every day, but positive thinking every single day in order to reprogram our mind, because staying positive is where the magic is. That is where we attract all of the amazing things. And just being on autopilot of positivity, you can only attract good things. Now, quick thing before I go into the bonus. When I said reduce negativity and push it away, yes, I don't want you to watch the news all day, and I don't want you to get on the news or Reddit all day. They're incredibly negative. However, there's a difference between, I'm scared because there's a lot of books out there that says that, don't watch the news, don't read the news, it's just gonna bring down the law of attraction. I think it's very important though to stay up to date. There's a difference between watching the news like a crazy person and staying up to date. So stay up to date with what's going on in your area. Stay up to date with the laws that are changing. Stay up to date with, I hear there's, this chance that we're gonna get money or something. Stay up to date. But don't get addicted to the news. So yeah, I really wanted to say that. It's very important. Guys, I love you so much. So I'm doing this too, guys. I'm right with you. The bonus that I've been excited to tell you about is the reverse game. So anytime you have a negative thought, try to make it a game. Try to be playful. How do you reverse it? I don't have any money. Oh God, I want more money. That's a much better thought. Yes, it's not perfect law of attraction technique, but it's much better than, oh, I don't have any money. Where's my money? I don't have a Lamborghini. I don't have a soulmate. I'm lonely. And KY Jelly is my girlfriend or boyfriend. You see what I'm saying? I want to find love. You can just take these small steps, and then once you get really good, you can really go to the opposite way. One of the hardest things to do the opposite of, man, that's so expensive. The perfect way to do the reverse game for that is a divine price. That is a divine price. It's a perfect price for that. And yeah, you don't have to buy it right then and there. You realize that you may not have the currency for it, but that thought is much more powerful positive-wise than, it's so expensive. So play the reverse game. Try it every day. The fun thing about the reverse game is it's healthy. It's not you holding negativity in and then just trying to think positive. No, we're releasing the negativity. We realize it's there. We're letting it go. Cloudful thinking, right? Shoo. And instead of that, we are just changing the thought to something that's more positive. We're looking for the silver lining. And yeah, guys, that is it. If you want to learn more about the law of attraction, how to speed it up, I highly recommend you join the Valentine family by subscribing down below. If you're new to my channel, this video is probably unlike any other law of attraction video you've seen. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you like my style of teaching the law of attraction. I really appreciate you all. You should comment down below. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am the most positive person alive. I am so happy and grateful that I am the most positive person alive. If you want to help me out, you can hit the like button and share it with a friend or family member on Facebook. Brighten someone's day. Guys, I love you all, and I really appreciate everything you're doing. Stay safe, stay positive. I'll see you next time. So I don't know if you realized that I could barely talk during that intro. I actually did inhale some of this powdered sugar and it really hurts. And the disgusting part is I could taste the sugar in the back of my throat from my nose. So guys, I love you so much. I do this for you. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. So guys, stay positive out there. And don't inhale powdered sugar. Yes, it's sweet, but it's also disgusting. Guys, love you all.